10,000 children perish every day from hunger. What can we possibly do about this? Hello, my name is Joseph Brown. I'm a motivational speaker. I'm a writer. I'm an entrepreneur, an executive in sales, and I'm the creator of IBI, I Believe in You project. IBI stands for I Believe in You. It was an idea that was shared with me by my mother when I was about 18 years old. I'll tell the story now. We got a call from Mexico. My family's from Guadalajara, that my youngest aunt went missing. So several days passed, and then we get the call that they found her. They found her dead. So my three sisters, my mother and I, made the plans to go to Mexico to attend the services. My brother-in-laws at the time couldn't make the trip because we couldn't all afford it. So they told me, "You're the man, Joe. You take care of your family, you take care of your mom, you take care of your sisters." I said, "I got this, right?" So we end up in Guadalajara and we start getting the details of what happened to her. She was murdered by her own half-brother. And I remember being in a truck with my uncle, my three cousins in the back, my 14-year-old cousin, I believe it was Juan, and the two twins, the two girls were around 7 years of age. And we passed by a restaurant, and they go, "Oh, wow, look at that new American restaurant." And I turn around, and it's McDonald's. I'm like, "McDonald's? Well, y'all haven't eaten McDonald's?" And they're like, no, do they have those where you come from? I'm like, "Well, yeah." I was working at Burger King at the time. It was one of my first jobs. And I'm like, turn to my uncle, "Mo, let's go. Let's take these kids to McDonald's." So we turn around the truck. We get in line for about 45 minutes to get the same burger, same fries, same Coca-Cola you get here. And I'm sitting there watching these kids eat McDonald's for the very first time. My 14-year-old cousin, he turns to me and he goes, "So Primo, you're about to go to college and you're gonna play football for your school?" And I'm like, "Yeah," typical 18-year-old American response. "Uh-huh." And he's like, looks down at his burger and looks up at me and he goes, "Primo, your life is like a dream to me. I wish I had your life. I'm gonna start learning a trade and my family needs my help. We need money." And at that moment, it just hit me. I just felt so small, I just like, man, what an idiot, right? That ignorance we have because you don't know what's going on in other parts of the world and how people are living. You take for granted for what we have here, And I just realized I'm like a hero to this kid, I'm a dream. It was heavy. That night, I lay down, sleeping on the floor, and I just started bawling, man. I just started crying so hard. All the pain and anger of what had happened to my aunt just hit me, because she was taken away from her family, taken away from her kids. So short, she wasn't supposed to go. And my mom saw me in the morning and she goes, "Mijo, are you okay? I heard you crying." And I'm like, "Yeah, Ma, I have so much pain. I want to hurt somebody. I have so much hate." And that's when it happened. My mom goes, "No, mijo, no. Bring the light to the darkness. I believe in you, mijo. Don't do something dark. Be the light." So I started writing. I started writing poetry and prose. My writing really accelerated after that point. I just got my emotions out. And the I Believe in You for my mom just always stuck. So now it's the IB project. During that time in Mexico, when I was inspired by my mother with the whole IB concept, I wrote a piece called Silver Bullet. It's in my book, and I'd like to perform it for you now. A traveler speaks. I open the door. The woman must speak. We're searching for more. Goodness, running from the city of sin. I remember her story. I know where to begin. The judgment lies within the mirrors of our skies. The sun catches my fall as the woman cradles her doll. She calls to the angel that is destined to rise. She planted the beauty that burns vigorously in a boy's dream. I will become the eagle and cleanse my soul through a stream. Tomorrow, a new messenger will stand and sing, like the river that flows through a mountain of love. The gift of knowledge is what this voyager will bring, as it all comes down to the push and the shove. Take my hand so I can lead you through the doubt and the fear. I was once the child whose only hope was a tear. One day our demons will have to let us be, for in my fields of silver, my spirit is free. On this portrait I wanted to share with you guys, it's done by Raul Mejia, El Pinguino, who also, by the way, helped design these amazing shirts for us. Raul's the man. For me, this portrait represents the time when I went to Mexico. My aunt passed away, and I felt a lot of pain and anguish and anger, and I wanted to hurt somebody. My mom's like, no, calm down, bring light to the darkness. So it's kind of a representation, my mom holding back my rage, of all her grace and calm and beauty, and just helping me find my way. So when I look at it, that's what it reminds me of, that time. So the power of a mom is what it is. Thank you. Cuando viniste a Estados Unidos, conociste a mi papá, you met my dad.
Yes.
Joe Brown. Tell me about Joe Brown.
Oh, well, I have a cousin, her name is Estela. She was working a waitress in downtown at the restaurant Argentino. And I meet her and she teach me to be a waitress. So, the first time when I take the menus at the table, oh my God, I feel so embarrassing. I turn around, I just leave the menus at the table. And my cousin said, no, don't do that. You have to be nice and say hi. So I start to be like my cousin told me. And I will start like that. I like it to be a waitress. And that was my job for 25 years, to be a waitress. But my cousin, she got married with an Italian man. He got an Italian restaurant. And I was working with her to be a waitress. And one day, I just went to say hi and pick up my check. And a man was sitting on the right side, but I didn't pay attention. I don't know who was it. But I remember, yes, it was a nice dress, it was hot. When I left, then my cousin called me, and she said, Yolanda, you better come as soon as you can, because this man was sitting at the little table. He asked me for you, and he wants to meet you. I said, who is it? Well, his name is Joe Brown. He said, you better come because he can't stop. He can't stop, no, you better come because I'm tired about him. He's very, very interesting. Okay, so you better come nice.
Determined man, I guess.
You better come nice because he always nice. He dressed nice. Okay, so I bought a coat and hat, and then I went to the restaurant to get a taxi. When I was there, he got off from the restaurant, he opened the door, and I saw him. Oh my God, I got surprised. He was a tall man. And then he tipped the taxi man. And then I went inside. So.
And when you guys went out, you couldn't talk to him. He didn't speak Spanish.
No, I don't speak any English, just a few words.
So you had a translator.
So my cousin, she helped me to introduce. He invited us to eat dinner to the Chinese restaurant, very nice restaurant. And we was there. He was my interpreter. And I really don't know what I say because, I feel I can speak very English, And I meet him, and more because he was very tall. I was surprised to see him. Oh my God. But anyway.
You mean Papa, it didn't matter to him that he had 3 daughters?
Oh, my cousin told him, are you really interested about her? Because she doesn't speak English. It's okay. And she has 3 daughters. I don't care. I don't care. Oh, Joe, okay. So you know now how is she? Well, I just want to know if she has boyfriend. No, she doesn't have boyfriend. Okay, that's what I want to know. So he knows where I was. I was working the waitress in Barragan's restaurant. And he wants to go and pick me up every day. At 10 o'clock he was there outside waiting for me. Well, every weekend he loved my girls because he never had a children. Then he was very nice with them. Every weekend they took it to the movie, to the or shopping, and then in the night he picked me up. Oh my God! So he was really nice. I never met a man like him. This is where I never got married again because I said no, I'm never gonna find another man like him.
And so you guys got married, and then you had me.
Yes, yes. And we got married in 1972, and then you born in 1973. Yeah. And we don't know what it was. I don't want to know what it was. But everybody was surprised because they think I have a twins because I was big. Then I was very nice with my doctor. My regular doctor was in New York. And they told him, I was there in the hospital, and he told them, don't do nothing. Wait for me. I'm going to fly in a few minutes with my wife. So he flew from New York to the hospital. Oh, when I saw him, I said, oh my God, I was so happy. I'm so glad you're here because I was suffering very much. He was a very good doctor.
And you had natural childbirth?
Yes, I never had a surgery. Everybody was surprised because he was a big boy. 10 pounds and 21 inches long. Everybody was surprised about you.
My dad always wanted to have his own child.
Yes, it was the first, but he never had like children before. He was married with a lady 10 years before, and they never had a children.
Yeah.
So.
And then murió mi papá. ¿Cuántos años tenía cuando murió?
He was 18 months old.
That was 18 months?
Yeah.
And he had a stroke.
Yeah, but he got a stroke in the brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was very, very slow. He was living very slow, little by little. But it was very bad.
Then you were a single mom, taking care of 4 kids.
Yeah, with 4 kids.
As a waitress. How do you do it? How do you do it, Mom?
Well, I started to be working hard to be a waitress, and it was good for me because the tips helped me a lot. Mm. And then in the restaurant, when they closed the restaurant, the cook said, we're going to throw away all this food. Oh, no. Everybody said, give me something. Because everybody has some food. And I took food to my kids.
So you got food from the restaurant to help out.
From the restaurant.
But you also cooked a lot. I remember neighbors, friends, family, strangers. You were always feeding everybody.
Yes, when I was in the house for visit, I always was cooking.
Yeah.
Anything, I was cooking.
Yeah.
So,
a lot of love in your food.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of love.
And I'm so glad, thank you God, to have a lot of food all my life. All my life.
All right, this is Joe Brown, everybody. This is my dad. Dad.
Hi.
He's always with us, so he's with us today. We have a very, very, very special gift from Mama Yoli. Have a couple special gifts. She's just talking about not wearing any jewelry, but here, Ma, happy birthday. It's actually,
oh my God.
It's jewelry. it's a silver heart. When I was 18, I wrote a poem for my mom called Silver Bullet, and
Thank you, mijo.
yeah, mama.
Beautiful.
And here is that poem today. It's off center, Mom. I'll just fix it for you. I've translated it in Spanish, so it's Bala de Plata.
Oh.
And Tux Productions actually did an amazing job in animating it, so we'll be playing that animation here now. But, Mom, es tu poema que te
Oh.
hice cuando tenía 18 años. When I was 18, I wrote this for you.
Oh my God, thank you. Okay.
¿Estás listo para otro?
Sí.
Alright, so this is...
Thank you, mijo. Oh.
So this is
Oh,
a bigger part of your gift. So as my mom mentioned earlier, she's never been on a real vacation, so my mom's going to Hawaii.
Oh.
So
Oh my
last year
God.
I got my mom investing into Tesla, so the big thanks to Tesla stock.
Oh my God.
We're presenting Mommy only with $2,500 so she can go to Hawaii.
I can't
finally.
believe it. I can't believe it, mijo.
Ya puedes ir a Hawaii, Mama.
Thank you.
You finally have your
Thank you
vacation.
so much, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to. Thank you so much.
Hey, Mommy.
I love you.
I love you too.
Love you so much. Oh my God. Surprise.
Alright.
Wonderful. Feliz cumpleaños, mamá. Ya puedes ir a tu vacación. Es el mejor mamá en todo el planeta y universo. Con todo mi amor. Joe Brown.
You are. You're the best mom in the universe.
Thank you. Look at that, amiga. Look at that. Oh my God. For vacation. Very good. Thank you, mijo.
You're welcome, Mom. I love you.
I love you so much.
Love you too.
God bless you.
God bless you too.